Black woman CEO denied first-class seat. 10 minutes later, she fired the flight attendant on the spot. Where are you watching from? Type your city in the comments. You might just get a shout-out in the next video. If you're a cat lover, hit like. If you're a dog lover, drop a comment. Let's see who wins. And if you love pets in general, hit like and subscribe for some good luck today. It was supposed to be a routine flight, 3 hours, from Chicago to New York, just enough time for Nadine Porter to review her presentation for a major merger that could change the trajectory of her company. She had booked a first-class seat weeks in advance, not because she needed the luxury, but because she valued the quiet, the space, and the ability to work without constant interruptions. But when she reached the gate, the smile of the flight attendant at check-in was forced. Too forced. "Good afternoon," Nadine said warmly, handing over her boarding pass. The young woman, slender, blonde, with a neat bun and a pinched look, scanned the pass, her eyes darting to Nadine's face, then back to the screen. "I'm sorry, ma'am," she said, voice dipped in faux sympathy. "There's been a change. We'll need to move you to economy." Nadine's brows knit. "Excuse me. There must be some mistake. I booked this seat months ago." The attendant's smile thinned further. "Yes, well, unfortunately, first class is full. We had a priority passenger who needed your seat." Nadine's eyes narrowed slightly. "A priority passenger?" "Yes," the attendant replied quickly. "He's a frequent flyer with a special status." A man in a crisp gray suit brushed past them at that moment, tossing a glance over his shoulder at Nadine, more of a smirk than an apology, as he slipped into the jet bridge. He was white, mid-50s, wearing an expensive watch and carrying nothing but a leather briefcase. Nadine looked back at the attendant, her voice calm but clipped. "I also have status. And I paid for this seat. Why wasn't he moved to economy instead?" The attendant hesitated, then leaned in, lowering her voice as if sharing a secret. "Ma'am, you'll still get to your destination. Let's not make this harder than it needs to be." For a moment, the only sound was the hum of the terminal air conditioning and the faint roll of suitcase wheels on polished tile. Nadine studied the attendant's face, how her smile didn't reach her eyes, how her fingers tightened on the boarding pass. Finally, Nadine took a slow breath. "Fine. Give me the new seat number." The attendant handed her a ticket for row 26, middle seat, back of the plane. The downgrade wasn't just an inconvenience. It was deliberate. Nadine could feel it in her bones. Still, she walked toward the plane without a scene, sliding into the cramped seat between two strangers. One was already asleep against the window,